Oh, wow. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I need a, I think my lighting is okay now. I need a YouTube chat overlay box because my YouTube chat looks like shit. I just have the pop out or whatever, and it's way too small. Why is the camera on cinema mode? Because I can squeeze a little bit more screen real estate out of my monitor down here. Gemstar's making an overlay for it, and then we'll try rolling with this. I don't like the other overlay because I don't like from a personal use perspective. I just don't like constantly having to do this. It's f***ing annoying because then I can never like full screen any video ever. Now I can. Oh, you guys can't tell now, but this is how I have to use my computer all the time. And then also, like, you can see like the left side of this here is always just like text on text on text. It looks like we're gonna roll like this for a while. We'll see how it goes. Is this why you always pop out videos? Yeah, I have to. Otherwise, if I full screen before, it would get fucked up. But now it works okay. We'll try this for a while. Where's your notes going to go? I just have on my top monitor. But I don't think having the notes on screen is doing much for you guys because it's literally just buried behind it's just buried behind text anyway. I don't think it helps. What about the top space? I don't know what I'm going to do with that yet. I'll figure it out. I need Gemstar will make some kind of cute background for it. If I was super try hard, I would put the current topic up there. But there's like 0 chance that I will be updating that throughout the stream. I don't think that is ever happening. I don't know what it's called, but some streamers use multi-chat overlay. That seems like it would do what you want. I'll look into it after. I didn't have time to do anything. I was too busy doing my mini festival last night. I'll go over that at 4 though, because apparently some dudes are killing people. What do we got? 27th? Oh look. And now if I have this here, now you can actually read it. Oh, I think this is way better. Fuck you. Add this custom CSS to the pop out. Oh, you're really gonna have me do this shit live? Is there at least a video that we can watch? Hold on. Custom CSS. Oh, Zoom 1.5. What if I turn that up to 2.5? Does that do anything? Is there a way to get the little icons for people's names so it's not just like over to the right for no reason? This one is nice. Holy shit. Oh wait, it's just after the pop-up? Wait, hold on. Good luck. Oh shit, okay. What do I do? Text size. Font size 14. What about 24? Okay, what about 34? Is that padding thing? Is that going to give me like space between the lines? Padding 10. What does that do? Nice. Oh wait, but there's still space on the left. Why? Oh, because it's padding all sides? Or is it? Padding 0. What does that look like? Yeah, fuck it. That's good enough. Fuck it. Good enough for now. What happened this morning? At least 2 children were killed in a shooting in Minneapolis during a Catholic church mass to mark the first week of school, according to police, in a deliberate act of violence. Wait, first week of school? Did they really start this late? I thought they started like weeks earlier. The shooter was a Skibbity Farms poster where they had a comment in your thread saying that your family should be raped. What? Is that true? Wait, if you meme for the next 2 hours and just say random shit in chat, I'm permabanning you, okay? Don't do this. You guys are my source of information right now. I don't know if like any of these are true. Oh, fuck it. It's breaking news. You guys love this shit. All right. Okay. Let me move all this over here. Fuck it. And this. Fuck it. And this. Fuck it. The shooter is dead, law enforcement officials said. Children ages 6 to 14 are being treated for injuries at a Minneapolis area healthcare system with some critical condition. Officials say the shooter fired through windows at people sitting in pews, injuring at least 17. And how long ago was this shooting? Is it like an hour or two ago? It says updated at 2:06. Please stop. Someone linked his manifesto earlier. Let me see if I have it saved. The shooting happened around 8 to 8:30 a.m. Oh, damn. Okay, so like 3 or 4 hours ago. Full video from YouTube showing 2 manifestos and guns posted by Robin Westman, the suspect in today's mass shooting. Is this like, how confirmed is this? The YouTube channel got nuked, but the video is archived. He took videos of all his guns and wrote, and the shit he wrote on them.
Here's my note to my family.
This is gonna get ridiculously loud. Does he read this, or should I read this now?
Oh, some English writing. Wow. Hope you can read that. Wow.
To my family and friends, I don't expect forgiveness, and I don't expect any apology. I have to hold much weight. Oh, I don't expect any apology. I have to hold much weight. But to my family and those close to me, I do apologize for the effects my actions will have on your lives. Please know I care for all of you so much, and it pains me to bring this storm of chaos into your lives. This will affect so many more people than the ones that are immediately involved. To my mother and father, I am sorry I didn't turn out as you had hoped. You did not fail me. You gave me so much. I truly appreciate the love you've given me. I feel I was raised to be a good person. I've kept those traits of empathy, self-sacrifice, and good character. Please do not think you have failed as parents. I was corrupted by this world and have learned to hate what life is. Life is love. Life is pain. There is too much to accept, too many things to put up with, just to live. I'm tired of the pain this world gives out. Please move on and continue to give your love to my brothers and sisters and the rest of the world. They may not They may not forgive you, but you need to move on from me. Forget my life and the pain life brought. Live brought. Oof. Big typo. I love you both. Or I guess misspelling. Thank you for everything. I'm sorry. Is this whiteout? Oh no. Reflection. Okay. To my siblings, I'm sorry for forever tainting the rest of your lives. Your careers, lives, relationships, all will be turned upside down. Please hold on to who you are, not who I am. Change your names if you must. I wish I could tell you that before I go. Please know.
Oh, some English writing. Wow.
I've retard. Wait. Did I fuck up? And the pain I've brought. Forget my life and the pain. Oh, you're right. My bad. Disrespectful.
Wow, some English writing. Wow. Hope you.
I love you all and truly appreciate the time I've spent with you. I have such an amazing family, and it hurts me to throw this wrench into the works of you good people. I feel hope when with you. I cherish our time together. I appreciate all that you have taught me, and I felt inspired to be like you when I grew up. I hope you are able to move on and continue your lives without being forever followed, forever haunted by my actions. Forget me and all that I am. Hold on to yourselves and your loved ones. I love you all. And to my friends, I trust you all to give your memory of me however you see fit. I am sorry for the confusion and heartbreak this will bring. I truly appreciate all of you for showing me a good life and helping me through dark times. I've had so many good times that gave me hope. Unfortunately, this world has too much pain to deal out that I can't cover up with the good sides of life. I hope you all can move on and forget the pain I've caused. I've wanted this for so long. I'm not well. I'm not right. I'm a sad person haunted by these thoughts that do not go away. I know this is wrong, but I can't seem to stop myself. I'm severely depressed and have been suicidal for years. Only recently have I lost all hope and decided to perform my final action against this world. I don't want to kneel down for the injustices of this world. I want to die. I'd rather die on my feet than live on my knees, constantly in pain.
Hey, Dad.
I think I am dying of cancer. It's a tragic end, as it's entirely self-inflicted. I did this to myself as I cannot control myself and have been destroying my body through vaping and other means. I think I have lung cancer. I have felt many pains that make me think I am past the point of recovery. I do not want to recover. I do not want to throw my life away by rotting in a hospital bed. I don't want the rest of my life to be as a cancer patient in and out of hospitals, constantly being fretted about with people afraid to be too happy around me. Fuck that. I want to go out on my own means. Unfortunately, due to my depression, anger, and twisted mind, I want to fulfill a final act that has been in the back of my head for years. You all are what kept me going. I find no more interest in anything material. I have only an interest in my mission and love for my family. If I didn't have such an amazing group of people around me, I would have been gone much sooner. I just want to escape from this world, escape from the constant bills, shitty jobs, shitty people, and injustice of America. I am done with this. I will not bow. I will be selfish and leave you to pick up the pieces. It's my fault. Blame me, but please move on. Whether you accept my apologies or not, I hope you all can move past this and continue your lives. Remember to be good people. Now more than ever, the world needs more love, even if you don't get it in return. Please find hope, find love, and stand up to injustice.
Yeah. Peace, love, unity.
I love you all. I will remember you. Pray for the victims and their families. I love you, heart. Dad, Mom, Jack, Martha, Teresa, Joe, Jared, Phil, Liam. Robin M. Westman, 2002 to 2025. P.S. T, get over yourself and make up with Mom. She loves you. You need to grow up and accept that time just keeps on fucking moving. You either will stay in the past and rot, wasting your life and happiness away, or you can grow up and move on from things. We all love you. P.P.S. I wouldn't recommend any of you to read my journals unless you really want to, but be warned. Okay.
And guns. Baka, my brata. Baka. Shit. 9mm. Get fucked. This message brought to you by BlackRock and ExxonMobil. Sponsored by Pabst Blue Ribbon. Brandon Herrera for president. Yeah, I met Brandon Herrera at SHOT Show last year. He and I had a brief conversation, but like we agreed on a lot of things. So y'all should vote for Brandon Herrera for president. And Vintage Warfare promotes love and peace and accepting differences. Fuck. Tomorrow, I'm sorry to my family. But that's it. That's the only people I'm sorry to. Fuck those kids.
Jesus.
Skibbity. Skibbity. Shit.
Last 20 seconds is a rape meme. Okay. Why were the bullets black? I have no idea. I think those were... Are these AK bullets? 7.62 by 5.4? The AK ones are smaller, I think. I don't know if these are AK or if they're the larger ones. Were the 9mm hollow point? They looked like range bullets. Yeah, I think they were just FMJ rounds. These are 223/556. Are they? Oh, maybe they just look bigger in his hands.
You didn't ask for death.
Those are dummy rounds for practicing. Wait, we're not going full autism on this. Stop.
Remote.
These look like, are these really 5.56? These look pretty thick for that, no? Hamas bullets.
I regret everything. I didn't ask for life. You didn't ask for death. I'll make my own fucking stars. Yeah. Watch my 9mm go bang.
Wait, Jesus Christ, what?
Fuck.
Are these like Russian memes or whatever? I don't know what the fuck this means. He's gonna show them one by one.
I'm the woker, baby. Why so curious?
Where's your fucking god now? Shit.
It says hate, kill yourself. Have people identified who these people are? Are these famous people? Should I know who this is? Names of mass shooters.
Skibbity Riz. Skibbity Riz.
Okay.
Scum gang. Uh-huh.
What is the 79419? What meme is that?
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Just his passcode.
The big boy. Fucking ripping.
This just seems like somebody watched like the last like 10 Turkey Tom videos and put in like every single meme that they could find on every magazine. What the fuck?
That's the big one. Don't forget to live, laugh, and love.
Wait, holy shit. From the mod drama yesterday? Has anybody in the mainstream put this together yet? It's probably too soon, guys. Stop.
And this one's for me, in case I need it. Right up in the fucking mouth. Some smoke, extra thick. Eat shit, motherfucker. Ah, koshmar. Release the list. Pain and hate. Only keep up with pain and hate. Fucker. Freedom.
What are these called again? With the with no stocks on them?
Time to play.
If you ever read Eric Harris's journal, The Columbine Kid, it's pretty much the same shit. How does a minor have this many guns? His birthday on his note said he was 23.
Koshmar. Kiss me. I fucking hope I do. Fuck. Got that bitch loaded. My precious. Thank God for private. Vivimos en el sociedad.
Jesus Christ. Is this guy selling cringe sponsorships for
Well, you're here.
real estate on his guns? What the fuck?
Fuck you. Fuck you. Oh, another one. Oh, well. Wait, I should get my fucking, Breivik. Genjin. You know, these fuck up things.
Those guns can't be cheap?
Nigel.
I mean, this is...
That dude
What kind of
raped
scope is it?
someone.
This whole thing is probably less than 1,500? The shotgun could be cheap. I don't know. 400 to 800? I don't know. You can probably get all of this for less than 3K. I mean, if you're going to do the last thing ever in your entire life, you can probably splurge a paycheck or two.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Got my new headphones so I can hear them scream. Nice, nice. Oh, we got good shit. Here's my belt. Yeah. Stupid, worthless, useless bitch. You Koshmar. That's fucking good shit, man. Hello. Oh yeah, check. I got my shirt. Skajou. Better than the best.
Is the rest of it just him looking at all of this cringe shit? Is that all this is?
Hey, fish, boy. Maybe I'll look like a cop and I won't get.
Do you think this guy's putting memes on his gear to hide the real reason why he's shooting up the place? Or he thinks it's like epic and based to like false flag a million different types of memes. Like, I doubt the guy is a genuine Brandon Herrera supporter. He might be like a Nazi and he's just like calling him out as a guy he supports because he's like a center right or right leaning non-Nazi person. Maybe I have no idea. I have no idea.
rushed or something.
The Christchurch shooter did the same? Okay, maybe, yeah. I mean, if you didn't want anybody to know why you were doing anything, you just don't say anything at all, right?
But shit, let's fucking do this before things all kicks in. Yep. Oh.
He's 100% an ONA retard. What does ONA mean? Popular hate group. Order of Nine Angles. Fringe neo-Nazi Satanist group. Okay. His Russian accent is very much not native, so he probably has a Russian friend or so who helped him learn a bit.
Oh yeah. Check this out.
Jesus.
Gas tape on this end. This will be for the emergency exit. Pop it through the hand. Oh, it's Garfield. This is all damn fucking real. Nigga. Yeah. Tomorrow. I love you. Hate you.
Okay, apparently there's loud music at the end or whatever. Here's a link to another video, 20 minutes of him flipping through his notebook. Jesus Christ. The meme assassins. Is that a skull shooter guy? Is this a Russian dude? Who's this guy? Adam Lanza. It's acrylic letters, but English words. Why do these cunts always think they are deep thinkers? Because he's 23, bro. Sandy Hook shooter. Cyrillic, not Cyrillic, sorry, Cyrillic. Jesus Christ. No wonder this dude was miserable. Uh-oh. Is that the vape? Not good. That was a fake cough.
Delicious.
Jesus.
It, man. Shit. I don't know how I'm gonna fill in the rest for y'all. I'll probably just upload like another video.
He had a YouTube channel called Cultural Philistine where he talked about Anarcho-primitivism and stuff, actually worth checking out. He called into a radio show with a story about a rogue chimpanzee. Is it worth checking out?
Someday. It catches y'all up to anything else they read it. Oh, you stupid ass bitch. You corny motherfucker. Yeah, stupid.
Oh, so he was planning the church shooting. I guess he just said fuck them kids before, huh?
Here's some bands I like and shit.
Okay.
Yeah. That's all. That's all I do. I fall, I break, and I die.
Wow, edgy. If you're gonna play Expedition 33, I highly recommend the French VOs. Is the game in French originally, or? Tell that retard to shut the fuck up. No, it's in English. Ban that retard. Jesus, okay. Jesus. Seems kind of over the top, but I guess I don't have to worry about that now, huh? Fuck, I hate breaking news. What else are we supposed to do? Oh, see what the news says? Watch a Hassan stream and you'll learn how to do breaking news. You've basically done it all now. At this point, you just start looping back and covering it all over again, or reacting to people reacting.
Well, you just heard there Minneapolis Police Chief Brian O'Hara giving a heartbreaking press conference after a mass shooting this morning at Annunciation Roman Catholic Church. Here's what we know. Now, according to Minneapolis Mayor Jacob Frey, children have been killed. 2 young children aged 8 and 10 were killed as they sat in the pews of the church. Other children were injured, 2 of them in critical condition. According to law enforcement, in total, 17 injured. The shooter, armed with a rifle, a shotgun, and a pistol, targeted children through the church windows. There were dozens of children inside the church. And the shooter also carried what police describe as some sort of smoke bomb. The shooter, law enforcement believes, took his own life.
Ooh, wait, have people gone through this Skibbity Farms website? Jesus Christ, what the fuck is this? Is this just like a fork of Kiwi Farms or something, or? I was scrolling through his post. Yeah, Jesus. On July 29th, like a month ago, the thread title is, "How do I make Nazi/atheist shit?" He said, "So I'm going to shoot up a church and I want to have some Nazi and atheist stuff. So how do I make flags, armbands, pins, patches, and more?" Some guy responded and said, "Draw it on paper." Another guy responded and said, "You can buy it all online, or if you're too poor for that, you can buy the fabric and sew it yourself. And for the pins, you're going to have to buy online. Can't really make them. Same with the patches if you want it to actually look nice." On July 29th, he posts, "I'm thinking of shooting up a church. What music to play? I'm thinking funk or that stupid 'You're Always Better' song that is awful, not even because of the Christian part." Some guy links the Banjo-Kazooie main theme. "You won't do anything, you N-word." He said, "Yes, I will burn the whole church down, bombs included." A guy said, "Nothing ever happened." Another guy said, "You won't do shit, you're just LARPing." He said, "I will do shit." Then the guy said, "Okay, I'll trust you." "You won't do anything. Shooting up a church full of N-words is recommended." Damn. Didn't one of those black alt-right shooters come from that forum 2 years ago? Did they? I have no idea. Yeah, Soy Jack Party. Jesus. I don't know if what's like on the site, so I don't want to put this on stream, but he said on July 14th, "The CEO of YouTube is Indian, and the CEO for most big entertainment companies have K-word CEOs, the Jewish one. Disney, Paramount, Warner Brothers are examples. Gore with Pajits." Wait, I think that's a racial slur for Indians. Oops. P words and K words are allowed and encouraged. Okay, well. What the fuck? I thought our FBI was like monitoring everything. I thought that like if you type online you're gonna go shoot up a place that they call you or whatever. Is that only for streamers? What the fuck? Jesus. Too busy. Yeah, I guess rounding up people from Home Depots. God damn.
After firing dozens of rounds. Hello, everyone. This is
They're all monitoring you. True.
Numbered. I'm Emily Campagno, and also joining us today, Sandra Smith, co-anchor of America Reports, Rachel Campos Duffy, Fox and Friends Weekend and Fox Noticias anchor host, Lisa Booth, Fox News political analyst, and Trey Gowdy, host of Sunday Night in America.
And it's not even like he posted it and then went and did it. That was like a month in advance, too. So they had a month. I feel like there's got to be some forums that are just automatically monitored by intelligence. That's what I would imagine, right?
Trey, I want to go through some of the details that we just learned from this press conference. As I mentioned, heartbreaking from the police chief there as he describes what they believe as a sole shooter, now deceased in his early 20s, who in the morning at 8:30 a.m. arrived to Annunciation Roman Catholic Church, approached on the outside side of the building and began firing, they believe, all three weapons of a rifle, a pistol, and a shotgun. The police chief saying the sheer cruelty and cowardice of firing into a church with children is incomprehensible. With law enforcement immediately responding, we now know that 2 children lost their lives, with 14 injured and 3 other adults injured, 2 of them critical. We know that law enforcement responded immediately. It is unsure yet whether the shooter indeed fired rounds inside.
Oh, on his journal for the 29th of July. That's when I said he made the post on that site, right? He already had the date planned out for this?
The church, they have yet to find casings inside. There's a lot of questions unanswered at this point. Trey, with your vast experience as a federal prosecutor and serving in Congress, what are your thoughts today as we witness this tragedy unfold?
So why does a guy like this shoot up a church instead of just killing themselves? I mean, he sounded pretty hateful, but I mean, I don't have enough of an insight into this person. They just seem like a really fucked up, crazy person.
Is the softest of all targets. I mean, church it literally rolls out the welcome mat for troubled people. It is the place for troubled people to go. So it is the softest of all targets and the most innocent of all victims, children. And so there are no words for the parents whose children were killed today or injured. And make no mistake, even those that survived will be impacted for the remainder of their lives. And this is more church or school shootings than the 5 of us can count. And so we do have to have a conversation about protecting soft targets, especially schools and churches, where literally the whole purpose of the church is to welcome people.
He was convinced he had lung cancer for literally no reason, schizophrenia. I mean, you don't know if he actually felt that or if he was just like putting dumb memes in there. Like, I think the Brandon Herrera thing, as much as I hate Brandon Herrera, that was probably like a meme, right? The lung cancer thing, is that like a meme that vapes give you lung cancer? That could have been a meme. Like, who the fuck knows?
Who are down and out, who are depressed, who feel ostracized. That is the purpose of church. Having said that, there are no words. The only thing that can give us any modicum of peace at all is those 2 children are with the person who loved them the very most, the person who created them, that being Jesus. That is the only thing that can possibly give parents in the future any modicum of peace, that those children are literally with the person who loved them the very most.
Never mind. If my kid died in a fucking church shooting and on the same day I heard somebody say some shit like this, I think I would get banned from YouTube for saying my feelings about that. Jesus fucking Christ.
Aside from that, I'm glad the shooter is dead. I wish he had taken his life before he took
Is this Gowdy? Oh, it is Trey Gowdy. Okay.
lives of innocent children.
This fucking piece of shit.
And more on this heartbreaking tragedy. We'll bring in Bill Malugin, who is live with more. Bill.
Yeah, Emily, one of the biggest things that jumped out to me from that press conference is what the mayor said. He said these kids were literally praying when this happened. And then we heard the police chief say that the 2 victims, an 8-year-old child and a 10-year-old child, both died sitting in the pews as they were praying. Just horrible. We got more clarity on the numbers. Those 2 children passed.
Listen, I won't make it because there's already enough fucking retarded drama. There is a tweet somewhere of like a picture of like FBI agents like answering 400 phones, and it's like the FBI on August 27th answering spam calls from commentary YouTubers about Destiny instead of doing their job. Just kidding.
17 others injured, 14 of which are children, and 2 of those children in critical condition. And then they gave us some more details on how this happened. It doesn't sound like he physically got into the church and fired in there. It sounds like he was out in the parking lot, pulled out a rifle, and then just started spraying through the windows at dozens of children inside who, again, were all praying. The Annunciation Church, it's the first week of school. It's a Catholic church. It all happened at 8:30 in the morning, but police saying pretty much all the shell casings they found were outside in the parking lot. They say he may have gone inside the church at some point. They mentioned something about he went around to one side of the church and it was barricaded potentially with a 2x4. We're gonna have to get more details on that, but it sounds like at some point, maybe in between the firing, he went up to that church and there were people inside who tried to stop him from getting inside. But just think about it, guys. All these young children, we're talking elementary age school kids.
He could have been an actual Brandon Herrera viewer just because he seemed to like guns, obviously. I mean, he might have watched him occasionally, but just on this is like a very light take. Although I'm probably know more than this about most of you fucking retards. Usually when you're on like hardcore extreme forums like that, you're not like an ordinary, you're not just like an ordinary, oh, like I'm a MAGA person who, Jesus, that would be way too edgy to tweet as well. This is just like a MAGA guy who watches gun YouTubers. Like this guy seemed like he was on some hardcore shit. Somebody said, quote tweet, somebody said, tweet him hating on you and tag it, judge me by my enemies. Jesus Christ.
sitting in church. It's quiet in there. They're praying. They have no idea what's outside. They're not looking out the windows most likely. And then all of a sudden, from what we've heard with the witnesses, it was just boom, 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 dozens of gunshots, rifle rounds coming through the windows. And again, the horrible news that children have died as a result of this, 8 and 10 years old. We'll send it back to you.
Incident.
For a moment, as now we are listening to the hospital press conference live.
This morning, that gave us time to mobilize all of our resources and prepare our teams. We are a level 1 trauma center, and we prepare and we train for this. Having said that these incidents are never easy. We've had 2 in the last 24 hours that have occurred, these mass casualty incidents. The one today, we received a total of 11 patients from this incident. 2 of them were adult patients, 9 pediatric patients. 4 of them required the operating room. And up to this point in time, there have been no fatalities related to any of those patients that were brought to our organization. I want to take a moment to tell you how proud I am to work for this organization and the teams that were involved, the resources, again, that were mobilized, our surgical colleagues, our medicine colleagues, our amazing nursing staff, our psychologists that help process these events for us, environmental services, all those involved. Hennepin EMS brought in all the critical patients from that scene to our organization. We were very lucky to have 2 emergency medicine, emergency medical services directors that were on scene and able to provide us with...
How long till far right says it's a leftist propaganda machine working overtime? I mean, was the person actually trans, or, I mean, they looked... There wasn't anything nice I was about to say there, but like that, you know what I mean, right? Do we know anything about their medical history or whatever? 100% confirmed. Oof. Then they're going to write him off as a leftist. Rip.
Really important information that, again, helped us to prepare for this event. So I don't have any individual or specific information about the patients at this time for you, so that's all I can share. Thank you for being here. Any questions?
I hate how these shooters take the Epstein route every time. At least stand justice for your fugged actions. Take the Epstein route? I thought you guys all think Epstein was murdered, no?
7 were brought in as critical patients, and at this time, again, I don't know the updates on what the conditions are of many of them. 4 of them require the operating room, as I said.
There was a baby?
There were, again, 9 of the 11 patients were pediatric ages. I can't remember the exact ages. I believe it's 6 all the way up to 14. That's the range.
There's a name change in the Pride sticker, but also a million Nazi shit. I mean, you can have trans Nazis, guys, okay? It's not impossible. Also, I will say props. No, I don't have to give this guy props, actually. I just realized I don't have to do that, actually. But they changed their name to Robin, which is arguably a gender-neutral name. I feel like usually when trans people change their name, it's to, like, very feminine, like, high fantasy names sometimes. I don't know why, but this person could also literally do this as a meme. This guy was fucking crazy. I wonder if he was on hormones. He could be on hormones as a meme. Probably not. I don't think it'd go that far. No, they pick neutral names all the time. Actually, you know, they probably do. I'm doing the thing. What's the thing where you see, like, oh, plastic surgery looks horrible, but you look at like 100 people, 50 of them have plastic surgery, 10 of them are horribly botched, and you only think the 10 have plastic surgery. It's probably that thing, right? That bias. Minnesota court records confirm that Robin Westman, formerly known as Robert Westman, identified as a woman. This was granted in 2020, so it was like significantly earlier than this shooting. 5 years ago would have been basically right when they turned 18 or around then. Do we know if this person was getting treatment? Is this maybe an argument for GAC? GAC? What the fuck is GAC? Sounds like... What? Why didn't that work? Oh, gender affirming care. I don't know if it's ordinary for trans people who don't get gender affirming care to do mass shootings. I don't think that's the norm. Did this person on the Skibbity website, did they mention anything about being trans, or Are you going on Ethan's show today, or are you just responding? I wrote up a response to his fucking video. Will I go on a show? Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. I'll think about it. Postings. What am I looking for? This. This is just a person who is seriously sick. This has nothing to do with gender, but we know how the right is going to try to spin it. Yeah, but like, I think you have to be careful with this person is just sick. And then, and then that's like, basically they can do anything, right? Like, people can have different mental illnesses that manifest in different ways, but going out and shooting up things is not, that's like not normal. Like, there's probably more to look at there than just saying the person is sick in the head, you know? Should we hold Kash Patel's feet to the fire over this? Like, maybe focus more on Nazis and less on political enemies? Well, the thing that's crazy to me is that this person was just like just saying that they were going to shoot a place up over and over and over again. And I guess maybe not everything online is as monitored as I would have assumed it was. Sorry, hold on. Wait, fuck. Okay, I'll make a tweet. Why not? Unless they're using AI to find keywords, surely it would take a shit ton of resources to monitor this many people, no? I mean, without knowing much about how the FBI operates, my assumption would just be, oh, God, I hate Chrome. I can't see any of you because my browser is having a conniption. Hold on. My assumption would be that, yeah, they're like crawling through a whole bunch of websites, like auto-monitoring text and shit. Oh. It's literally what Palantir is used for. Yeah, what's the saying? Like, those that are willing to trade a little bit of freedom for a little bit of security deserve neither? How is it that we're trading our freedom and not getting any security at all? I feel like it's just like a lose-lose. What the fuck? Not cool. Why do you use Chrome over Firefox? I'm locked in, that's why. They got me on the ecosystem. The reality is that I feel like every browser goes through periods of it's better than the other one and then it's worse than the other one. And I'm still trapped in 2013 when Firefox had infinite memory leaks. Although I think as of recently, I think Chrome has been the one leaking memory. But you know what? It'll switch eventually. Okay. Oh my God. Wait. Let's just delete my shit. Oh, no. Okay. Try the Zen browser. It's life-changing. Is it? I'm the Petulo Bridge guy. Do you read my emails or did you block me? I have no idea what the Petulo Bridge is. You sound a little schizophrenic. Are you?
Yeah, whenever that type of a page goes out again, it really puts into motion a lot of big response from all the teams. And so because we're a level 1 trauma center, we have to mobilize certain types of resources like operating rooms and the surgical services. We have to have emergency providers and nurses. We have to mobilize things like the laboratory and the blood bank. So there's a lot of planning and again a lot of exercises we do throughout the year to prepare for these events. And unfortunately, we respond to many of them throughout the year.
Can you talk about the injuries at all or any type of what you're seeing here with some of these patients?
I can't get into specifics, but we were dealing with gunshot wound injuries from apparently a high-velocity weapon. And, gunshot wounds can be very problematic because they can involve multiple body systems. And again, they require a lot of resources to manage. But again, we see a lot of gunshot wounds here at Hennepin Healthcare, and we're among the best in the nation every year at managing penetrating trauma. So we are used to seeing them.
Where was the status of the 11? Are any of them still in surgery?
I don't know the status of it. I can't share that with you at this time.
Was anyone shot more than one?
I can't share that information with you at this time.
You heard from the families of some of the victims that made their way here?
Yeah, we've had quite a bit of effort to stand up a reunification center across the street here at our clinical specialty care building. And so to my knowledge, I believe all or almost all of the families and loved ones have been reunited with patients.
I'm reading into this a bit. It seems like the letters in his name, UTTP, is a new generation troll group that operates on YouTube. YouTube Troll Police. They attack troll types that are super young. They attack cringe fandoms online they don't like, ? Weird shit. Wow, thanks for your input.
I know their status.
Do you know if anyone is being treated at any other locations?
My understanding was we had a lot of the non-critical patients that went to Children's Hospital, and I believe one went to Masonic Children's Hospital as well. I don't know the status of any of those patients.
Can you speak to the toll it takes on physicians here to handle these types of cases, that mass handle the case within hours?
Yeah, it does take a toll. Thank you for asking that question. I think, again, we have psychologists that we have dedicated to our emergency department to help with our providers and our nurses and other workers to manage these types of events. Again, we've had 2 mass casualty events happen in the last 24 hours, and that does take a toll. But we also have to recognize that we are here as a critical resource for our community, and we have to take time to process, the care that we deliver in these situations, and we have to be able to move forward because we are obviously needed.
None of those patients have been discharged?
Not to my knowledge.
You said there were 11 total, and 9 of them were pediatrics ages 6 to 14, and 7 were critical condition. Are all of those that are pediatric, those 6 to 14, are all of those in critical condition, or the ones that are older also in critical condition?
I don't want to misspeak here. I believe that all of the pediatric patients were the ones that were in the critical condition. Yes.
Did I get my numbers right?
You did.
Can you give us your specific title one more time, doctor?
It's Thomas Wyatt, Chair of Emergency Medicine at Hennepin Healthcare.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Why is this in my subreddit? Shooter in Minneapolis who killed 2 Catholic kids was a trans/anti-Semitic/far leftist. MAGA found their perfect villain and will use this to attack LGBTQ. Do we know that they're a far leftist? I don't even know if we'd say they were a far right person. This guy just seemed like anarcho/insanity. Destiny isn't Ethan's fault. Oh God, I read that. Oh my God. This, we'll get to that at 4. Okay. not this one, but the one that it was referencing in the H3H2 subreddit. Breivik fan, some more right wing in that case.
Since the inception of modern vaccines,
Do you think that... no. Do you think Hassan has found a way to blame this on Israel yet?
The people that they think are good voices to uplift, the people that they're willing to pay to do political advertising.
Are they? Is he talking about
For
AIPAC?
me, I was like, that's not something that I'm interested in.
He's not. He's talking about something
All
else.
of Destiny's former orbits suckled on progressive victory. Yeah, and it turned into a fucking slush fund for Destiny's besties, like straight up. All of the people who are
Why is he talking
pro-Israel
about
and
me?
all the people who are pro-Destiny.
Why Israel? What?
Unironically got...
How am I and Israel related to the shooting?
You were right. Key, search, disclose.
Or he's not covering that, maybe. He's Jesus.
She says she takes their talking points and puts them in their own voice, saying she always discloses when she's being paid. When it comes to hawking commercial products or sharing financial advice, federal rules require influencers to disclose when they're being paid. But in a rulemaking last December, the...
Okay.
Public health advancements since...
Rewatching Kitchen Nightmares, and it makes so much sense that the couple who owned Amy's Baking Company were Israeli. What the fuck? What? Okay. What does that even mean? Like, rewatched John Wick and realized that the son of the boss guy who killed John Wick's dog was Israeli because he said some fucking thing. Like, Jesus.
I think the reason why they keep yarping on...
Ethan has a problem with ABBA defending Destiny. True. I think they were a couple. I think they were. You're on a 1 hour time out for that sentence, okay? You had like 9 words in that sentence, okay? I think were a couple that harassed people that didn't like their food / gave bad reviews. Who was a couple that harassed people? Pretty sure Hassan was reading this Taylor Lorenz article. Amy's Baking Company were a group of people that were a couple that harassed people. I thought they were in that, the Israelis in that post. I'm so lost right now. Okay. The Hell's Kitchen tweet. They were quite insane. I don't know who they is. I don't know who you guys are talking about. Stop using pronouns. Ban all the pronoun words in my chat. Hold on. Why the fuck? Oh, never mind. Rewatching Kitchen Nightmares, and it makes so much sense that the couple who owned Amy's Baking Company were Israeli. Who is they left a bad review? The Amy's Baking Company people left a bad review, or customers that went there left a bad review, or Marco, this guy, Mr. Ray's 39 left a bad review? Who is they? He did. What review? I did. They, your mom. Okay. The people behind Amy's Baking Company harassed people who left bad reviews. Okay, thank you. Jesus, thank you. Thank you. Do I have a thank you anywhere? No, I don't. I don't have all of these organized yet. Oh, Of course! That works, I guess. Thank you, Jank. A dark money group is secretly funding high-profile Democratic influencers. An initiative aimed at boosting Democrats' online offers influencers up to $8,000 a month to push the party line. All they have to do is keep it secret and agree to restrictions on their content. They have to keep it secret. Wait, what? Who wrote this article? This is Taylor Lorenz? Hold on. You've read your last free article. Why is it so judgmental? Damn, fuck you. In a private group chat in June, dozens of Democratic political influencers discussed whether to take advantage of an enticing opportunity. They were being offered $8,000 per month to take part in a secretive program aimed at bolstering Democratic messaging on the internet. But the contract sent to them from Chorus, the nonprofit arm of a liberal influencer marketing platform, came with some strings. Among other issues, it mandated extensive secrecy about disclosing their payments and had restrictions on what sort of political content the creators could produce. Okay, so extensive secrecy about disclosing their payment. What does that mean? Oh, this thing. Brian Tyler Cohen. Uh-oh. Taylor's on the attack. Oh, shit. Let me use this real quick. I'll read this one sec. In their group chat, influencers debated the details. Should we send a joint email with all of our email addresses? Why not stream in a different aspect ratio? I'm not going to do a vertical one because nobody's monitor is ever set up like that, ever. Number one. Oh, this isn't vertical. Number two, weird aspect ratios don't play well with Kick, I think. So fuck that. Stay Safe TV got banned. Yeah, I'll check it in a second. Hold on. Should we send a joint email with all of our email addresses? Or are we just going to send things separately and hope they change everything for everyone? Lorenzo, a non-binary creator in Columbus, Ohio, with over 884,000 TikTok followers, asked the group. Some joked about collective bargaining. Any Newsies fans here? Eliza Orland's a public defender and reality TV star, known for her appearances on Survivor, posted in the group. We're a union just by saying so. The influencers in the chat collectively had at least 13 million followers across social platforms. They represented some of the most well-known voices online, posting in support of Democrats, and they're key to wherever the party moves next, but ultimately the group didn't make much progress. Reading through this revised Chorus contract, like You Win Some, You Lose Some, a reproductive justice influencer named Perry, who posts under the handle Women in America responded later in the thread. I also think there's at least 4 other things that should change, but the vibe I got from their email was that there would be minimal, if any, changes. I don't feel strongly about pushing, to be honest. Aaron Parnas, a Gen Z news influencer who has been called the Gen Z Walter Cronkite, and has been lauded in legacy media outlets, posted to the chat. They aren't going to modify it anymore. It seems like a take it or leave it. Okay. Where are we at? They aren't going to. I believe we're in stage 5 acceptance. For years, Democrat. What is there? Is the actual contract posted anywhere, or is it just people talking about it? Now, Democrats hope that the secretive Chorus Creator Incubator Program, is it secretive when they literally have a fucking website for it? Like, is this a secret? Is this top secret? Were we not supposed to go to this website? Is a creator-led nonprofit org dedicated to helping content creators expand their reach and educate their audiences about news and public policy issues that impact their lives. Well, that seems like that's literally what this is for, no? What do we... Everything is hidden / forbidden knowledge. Program kicked off last month, and creators involved were told by Chorus that over 90 influencers were set to take part. Creators told Wired that the contract stipulated they'd be kicked out and essentially cut off financially if they even so much as acknowledged they were part of the program. Some creators also raised concerns about a slew of restrictive clauses in the contract. There is no contract, is there? Is the secrecy just a standard clause that you can't reveal your compensation? Well, that's what I wonder, right? There are clauses in contracts that are super standard. Like, usually you have NDAs related to, sometimes for an entire contract, I actually think it's pretty common for an entire contract to be NDA'd, but sometimes you're like, disallowed from discussing compensation or like specifics unless it's with like an approved, like not approved, but like somebody who's representing you, like a lawyer or an agent or somebody like that. According to copies of the contract viewed by Wired, the creators signed, the influencers are not allowed to disclose their relationship with Chorus or the 1630 fund, or functionally that they're being paid at all. Like, that sounds weird, but I'm very curious how that's phrased. Wait, do I know any of these people? Hold on. Hold on, just asking a couple people. I think Chorus was David Deepak Pacman's initiative, no? Was it his initiative? I thought there were a few creators that came together. I know Brian Tyler Cohen was involved, but I don't know how much... like, I don't know how much control directly any of these guys had. Dozens of liberal influencers are believed to have been approached by Chorus about the 1630 fund financing opportunity this spring. They were told that Chorus appreciated the work they were doing online and were asked if they'd be interested in being part of the first cohort of a new program that Chorus was running to help expand their reach and impact, creators tell Wired. But following the initial outreach, many creators expressed concerns about some stipulations. According to copies of the contract viewed by Wired, creators in the program must funnel all bookings with lawmakers and political leaders through Chorus. Creators also have to loop Chorus in on independently organized engagements with government officials or political leaders. Yeah, you just need to see. Nobody, I'm guessing there's no leaked contracts out there or whatever. Because like if you're signing on for them to be like your agent that handles this or something, then this would kind of make sense. Generally, depending on the level of representation you have, they'll want exclusive rights to managing those things. Like you can't independently book, like for sponsors, if you've got like an agency, sometimes they won't independently let you book sponsorships. It all has to go through the agency. But I don't know, I have no idea what these are like. It could also be really weird. Like if they're not engaged with them that way at all, but they're trying to maintain some exclusive thing, that would be super strange. If I want to work with another politician, I have to fully collaborate with them, said one creator who was offered the contract but ultimately declined to take it and asked not to be named. If I get Zoran and he wants to do an interview with me, I don't want to give that to them. Creators in the program are not allowed to use any funds or resources that they receive as part of the program to make content that supports or opposes any political candidate or campaign without express authorization, of course, in advance and in writing per the contract. Money is fungible. I don't even know how you would figure that out, but okay. They probably don't want to leak the contract because they worry that leaking the contract could burn their source. Well, it sounds like they had a ton of people reach out to them, right? Or there's like 90 plus people that were... Fuck, who else would be... Hold on, one more person, one sec. Fuck. I don't even remember what this person's name was on. Sesame publicly asked Tectone for the proper cooling period so he can let the tweets rip yet. I don't even know what I would tweet that's like edgy about this. Or that would like have a purpose. Like despite how edgy my tweets are, I usually try to have some kind of reason. Hassan says this is similar to what happened with the Tenet Media thing. No shot. The FAQ on their website admits it doesn't want members discussing details for privacy reasons. Really? Wait, can you link me that? One of these fuckers has to have a copy of this contract. Taylor references Tenet in the article. The structure of the program highlights the vast differences between how Democrats and Republicans attempt to amass online influence. Republicans have spent decades building up a powerful independent media ecosystem. Though the right-wing influencer world is far from transparent, in September 2024, a federal indictment alleged that the Russian state-sponsored network RT was covertly providing millions of money to Tenet Media, a campaign including, or a company working with major right-wing influencers, including Benny Johnson, Tim Pool, Dave Rubin, and Lawrence Southern. 2024, the National Republican Congressional Committee spent nearly $500K on working with Creator Grid. How is this highlighting the vast differences, saying that Republicans have a powerful independent media ecosystem, and then they go ahead and list like two huge ways that it's not an independent ecosystem? Wait, I'm confused. What exactly is the problem here? I don't know. I mean, the contract sounds a little bit problematic, maybe. Jesus fucking Christ. I think it's really ugly and gross when people have suppressors that like mismatch the color of their... Oh my God, his optics, the end of his buttstock and his scope are color matched, our camo pattern. That's so gross. Why? the purple AR-15. My God. Chorus's incubator program is a vibrant pro-democracy learning community for content creators. Participants receive a monthly stipend calibrated to the level of involvement you can commit to the learning sessions. That sounds a little culty, but that's okay. To support fellow creators for their time with the program, you also get a great community of fellow creators where you'll get peer support and membership. While I'd be paid to create content, Nope Course is a creator-led nonpartisan nonprofit with a really different model in the creator space. We don't pay creators to produce content, we just give you space to learn more about how to communicate effectively and grow your platforms. Please note that we do ask incubator participants to submit some pieces of content for growth analysis and retain the right to share now. Oh, okay. So they're not paying for like activations or certain things. Oh, interesting, okay. And our online application asks you to provide information about your existing platform, content strategy, and growth plans, and why you're interested in our program. Your application is reviewed by a 5-member panel and scored blindly. Applicants with a clear vision for their platform and growth plans get high marks, so the more information you can share, the better. Course is a 501c4 nonprofit organization with grassroots support from hundreds of individuals. We're grateful to those who understand the importance of investing in the independent media ecosystem. Who is she saying funded this? You should invite you to live debate. I don't know. I'll decide after I read my. I go through my thing. Funded by powerful liberal dark money groups called the 1630 Fund. Do we know how much these people even? Want to play E33 when you can play Persona? Because that game is old. Will I be publicly listed as a course creator? Your privacy and safety is a top priority for us, and therefore we don't list individual participants in the program. We also ask course members to refrain from discussing program details for these reasons. Huh. Okay, well, maybe if I get a contract later, I'll read it off. What about Baldur's Gate 3? I want to spend like 3 weeks. What about speedrunning Mario 64? I feel like I got bored with that game after, because I think my any percent was like 7 minutes, 7.5 minutes. It was like 7:15, I think. And like I was still like a minute away from the world record, so you know, I ain't got time for that, you know.
For a recap, I was saying that some girl sent a love note to Ian today.
Stop. Oh no. Not a good day for the indict a ham sandwich people. Prosecutors failed to secure indictment against a man who threw sandwich at federal agent. It was a sharp rebuke to the prosecutors who were assigned to bring charges against those arrested after President Trump's deployment of National Guard troops and federal agents to Washington. Oh no, they couldn't indict the Subway guy? I'm over here eating fresh and this guy is throwing fresh. What a god. Federal prosecutors on Tuesday were unable to persuade a grand jury to approve a felony indictment. Felony indictments, don't they just need, it's 50% of the grand jury, right? Is it 23 people? And you need half? How many people on federal grand jury? It's 16 to 23 grand jurors. A quorum of 16 need to be present and at least 12 must concur. Even if you have all 23 present? At least 16 out of 23. Grand jurors must be present for a vote, and a unanimous decision is not required. Okay. Damn. For an issuing of an indictment, oof. Indictments just need probable cause. That's a very low standard of evidence. I wonder if the grand jury are just all DC residents that fucking hate Trump. Damn. The rejection by grand jurors was particularly noteworthy given the attention paid to the case of the man who threw the sandwich, Sean C. Dunn. Video of the episode went viral on social media. Senior officials talked about the case, and the administration posted footage of a large group of heavily armed law enforcement officers going to Mr. Dunn's apartment. That was super badass. Is it the FBI, or what would you say? Where's their like hardcore? They had like a hardcore like 45-second video going to arrest this dude. I think who called and turned himself in. Somebody find me the video. It was tweeted out from an official.gov account, or official, as officials there on Twitter, I guess. Former DOJ employee who hurled a hoagie at a U.S. Customs and Border Patrol officer charged with assault, and they couldn't get the indictment. Oh, no. Oh, see, she fucked up. Let me be clear, if you lay a hand on our law enforcement officer, be certain we will come after you with the full weight of the law. He didn't lay a hand on him, though. Did you see them perp walk Garcia again? No. How many times are they going to perp walk him? Jesus Christ. Look at him go. My God. They're gearing up. Riot shields. Helmets. Tactical. "11 days ago. Meanwhile, that guy was doing target practice for his church shooting today after posting 2 weeks before this online that he was going to go and shoot up a church and kill him. Based. Good one. This one has the music. Oh, the White House account.
Coming down!
Definitely not cringe as fuck. Oh shit, wait. Wait, is this a right-leaning account or a left-leaning account? What do we think? Based takes. We've got... Oh. Children are dead because people were too afraid to tell this freak that he wasn't a woman. Okay, guessing it's probably a right-leaning account. He tried to get me in the comments. Number of days since Trump took office, 218. Number of public meetings without mentions of Biden, 0. Number of trade deals signed, 0. Number of wars ended, 0. Grok, how many trade deals has Trump made since February? Based on recent reports from sources like the Council on Foreign Relations and Reuters, Donald Trump has not signed any new trade deals since February 2025. Grok remains a MAGA assassin. True. France suing kick over streamer's death with potential prison sentences and massive fines. I have no idea what the I know that there's strong protections for online platforms in the United States that keep you, what I say, indemnified against like behavior on your platform, but I don't know what that looks like in other countries, so. The owner of the company is in chat donating subs? Sure.
I kind of just want to die because I want to sail through this. Hello?
What difficulty is this guy on? Jesus.
Does that mean I get to say the N-word now?
Whoa! Is he? Hold on. Oh, they said he doesn't say it. Never mind.
We're brothers. Does that mean I get to say the N-word now? I already say it. Does that mean, hey, listen, I guess we have a lot more in common than we thought, Zico. I guess you and I were brothers. I guess, brother. But it is funny, listen, this is a brown guy whose premier insult against me is to call me brown. It's like, dude, this is a little bit of a self-own. The biggest insult against me you can muster is to call me brown. Hey, dipshit, you are brown. You are literally brown. That's the best you can do? Like, really? Okay. The etymological origin. Hey, what's the etymological origin of Muhammad? Does that mean you like 9-year-olds? Where does that name come from, Muhammad? How does that name originate? Where does that come from?
Wait, he got banned for did he get banned for this?
More.
Why? I feel like we don't like this guy, right? Or is this guy crazy or something? But why did he get banned for this? The WoW classic to Nazi grifter pipeline. He's like far right. He is a Nazi. Oh, okay. He's an actual white supremacist. Didn't you get banned for less? Yeah, but I feel like Twitch allows some crazy shit on there now. Absolute fucking travesty due to legal issues. They cannot ever use the real Metal Gear Solid theme again. Didn't we listen to that on stream? I feel like there was maybe actually a decent argument that, is it Harry Gregson Williams maybe lifted the melody from another piece of music? As much as I don't like to generally grant those arguments.
Есть для вас небольшой подарок. Это музыкальный диск русского композитора. Вы просто обязаны послушать 9-й трек.
Трек 9. Трек 9.
Я притащил его также на PSP. Сейчас поставлю. Эта мелодия была написана еще в 1974-м русским классическим композитором Свиридовым.
Russian composer Sviridov.
Это как бы саундтрек к стихам Пушкина.
Well, fuck. Maybe we should go through this again. What was the
Еще в 1900 композитором Свиридовым.
Georgy Sviridov. Is the song Winter Road? Actually, no, I don't know if I feel actually. Like there's a small part where I can, especially the rhythm, but that's, hold on. It's this part. So it's that. So the riff is kind of similar. The melody is similar-ish with a couple of like rhythmic things that are similar-ish. Actually, I don't know if I would call this a copy though. Maybe not. What did Harry Gregson Williams? I'm guessing he just denied it, right? Well, that guy's a pretty famous composer though. Would he really try to just copy shit? Who even brought this to somebody's attention? Does Sviridov, did his like family bring this up or something, or just some random?
Today I'm going to be reading.
This person was created by a doctor. These are the fruits of a deep state military experiment that has been going on since the 1960s. This is why all of these shooters are exactly like the ones before. It is a factory. Jesus Christ.
Hey y'all, today I'm going to be reading the Amana Electric Dryer User Manual. Dryer safety.
Did Kojima write that? No, Kojima's not a composer. For Metal Gear Solid 2, I'm pretty sure it was Harry Gregson Williams.
Your safety and the safety of others are very important. We have provided many important safety messages in this manual and on your appliance. Always read and obey all safety messages.
I know nothing about music, but how likely would it be for two people to come up with that independent of each other? It sounds simple enough. Like, not like super ultra unlikely, I don't think. This person was created by you. I like how there's enough meme shit all over this guy's gear, or girl's gear, to trigger the fuck out of everybody. Best, most complex song in a video game. Okay. It was a different time back then, okay?
Hey, baby. What's going on? How long have you been standing there? Long enough? For a few seconds. Oh, okay. All right, thanks, babe. Okay. Don't worry about any of this. Don't. It's not what it looks like, I promise.
It's pretty crazy.
It's not what it looks like. Nothing's happening. It's not.
Are you ever watching like some Kino anime or playing some Kino video game, and for some reason mom or dad always walk in at like the only fucking like quasi-suggestive scene in the entire fucking thing? Oh my God.
Get out of here. I'm at work. I'm at work.
I still remember, I think I told the stream before, I still remember my mom walked in one night on me watching Cowboy Bebop, and it was, I think it was the first episode, and that lady gets blown up in her spaceship, and my mom was like, so this is what cartoons are teaching now, like how to kill pregnant women? I was like, Mom, why would you say that?
Not good. Eating this is not good.
Jesus. All right.
Hey, this works.
I'm sorry I'm not that dedicated for you guys.
Quite long, little thin boy. But yeah, the snake, it was quite long, little thin boy, and it was swimming across the river and then went over to the kitchen area.
Rip.
Task can be. I received a $5 tip. He says, King, thoughts on artificial intelligence, positive, negative, or nothing? I'd love to hear your thoughts. I think that there's definitely positive uses for AI. A lot of the menial consuming tasks that humans have to do for certain jobs and certain things, if those menial time-consuming tasks can be cut down by AI so that humans can actually spend more time doing more meaningful things with their time, I'm all for it. Okay? Problem is, when you got people say, oh, we're gonna have AI, let's have AI start making music. Let's have AI start drawing art. It's like, wait. What? Like, that's the opposite of the point. If you have AI, what you're supposed to be doing is having it do the things that humans don't want to do because they want to be spending their time doing more creative, interesting, meaningful things. Not have the AI do the meaningful, creative things. What the hell? Like someone said it best, they said, I want AI to spend time washing my dishes and mopping my floor so that I can spend more time, meaningful time with my kids. I don't want the AI to be educating my kids, right? I agree, totally, 100%. But I think that what happens is just like everything, okay? Things advance too quickly and there's no one that checks them. Like, it's kind of like Jurassic Park, right? People were so busy moving ahead, seeing if they could, no one asked, should we? Not could we, but should we?
True.
Should we have AI be doing all these things?
True.
Or is that going to be harmful to human existence overall? That's something that needs to be examined before AI gets free reign over everything. At least in my opinion.
What a king.
Drop you off there, I can do that as well.
Do I have to grab this?
What game is this? Arma Reforger. Oh, he's gonna die. He's dead 100%.
Did I just kill us?
I'm glitched.
We're sliding.
Oh, wait, they're okay. Hold on.
Did you take controls?
I'm not gonna lie. By accident, I did.
Interesting question. Is AI art actually art, or does art require human intention? I feel like of all the things you ever say about art, obviously there's tons of discussions on how you define art. I feel like to some extent art requires some level of, at least prior to AI, we would say some kind of like human intervention. Like it seems like we normatively engage with beautiful things that are made without human intervention, like differently. Like people wouldn't say like, wow, look at the nature scenery. This is art, you know? They might say it looks like art, but I feel like we have some level of like human intentionality that makes us think it's art. But I do think, and I guess we're kind of running headlong into this, probably sooner rather than later, a lot of the things that we identify in life, so like ethics and I'll just say ethics broadly, maybe like aesthetics or whatever else, it's kind of just like assumed that humans are the only ones that can do a lot of those things. So the definitions just kind of like stem naturally from the descriptive reality, right? Like humans are kind of the only things that can make art. So we just think of art as a human made thing. Like it's almost kind of circular you're almost, or in some cases you're already past that. When AI gets to the point to where it can start to make these more sophisticated decisions, I think it'll really challenge us to try to define more concisely what art is, or what consciousness is, or what ethics are, or that'll be interesting. And by interesting, I mean the conversation will be cancerous as fuck. If a photographer takes a photo of a scene in nature and calls it art, is the scene itself art as well as the photo? No, I would say it's the photo, right? It's the intentionality behind taking the photo of it.
New spawn has been placed if you die.
What the fuck?
What, I missed it. What happened?
Spawn has been placed if you die.
Jesus.
What the fuck? It's a bird. It's a plane.
Yeah,
it's
stop.
just someone that
We
just
gotta
got
jump on him.
grenaded across the map, actually.
Contact infantry near the light.
I thought that was a fucking bird.
At some point.
Stephen Miller's dream has finally come true. Is this when he was in high school or whatever?
Who is sick and tired of being told to pick up my trash. And we have plenty of janitors who are paid to do it for us. Am I the only one
Okay,
who is
Jesus.
sick and tired of being told to pick up my trash? And we have plenty of janitors.
If the game studio hires a group of artists to train an AI to produce all the art for the game, do you think that would be a more acceptable use of it? I'm trying to think. The problem is there's like a recency bias, right? Every time new technology comes out that enables artists to do their jobs more efficiently or with less, or like a tool that assists you in some ways, there's always like a first, pushback of people who are like, oh, well, it's not real art anymore. If you're, digital, we just watched a video the other day, like, oh, digital animation isn't the same as drawing on paper, or, you used to have racks and racks of musical machines and now you can just auto loop everything on Ableton and it's not the same. And, this is bullshit. I feel maybe if I thought about this a lot more, maybe it would be different. But I feel right now the meaningful difference for the AI stuff is that it's not so much that it's enabling people to do things easier, so much that it's like actually putting in some kind of, it's arguably putting in some kind of creative idea of its own, which I think is like, it feels meaningfully different than just like, oh, this piece of machinery allows you to take a thing from your mind and instantly put it on paper. Like even that feels different than the AI decides what the character looks like, or decides what the sky looks like, or decides how to animate a thing. Like that's like without direction from the person as much. Like the prompting feels a bit different than just using a tool. But maybe if I thought about that for a long time, maybe I would think differently about that.
What's wrong with the man bun? Dude, I was so broke too. So I would literally shave my sides myself.
The sides, like his hair? What?
Just so you guys understand the fucking struggle. I shaved the sides myself. And it was always fucked up.
I'm sorry. Where are my real brokies at? Where did we go? I know I saw you guys there. Where are my real brokies at? My real brokies were getting $10 cuts at fucking Super Cuts or Smart Clips, okay? What are we talking about? What? I was so broke I had to shave, or I had to trim my own beard? Is that what being super broke means?
Yeah, I look like a Malibu yoga instructor. Devastating. Oh God.
The real brokies back in my day though, because it was cool and we all listened to fucking pop punk nasal voiced people and pretended we could skate. We just put a bowl on their head and then you'd take scissors and you'd go around it and then you were cool as fuck.
I was hitting the fucking. I was serving a little bit though. Like the fit is shit.
This is where he was poor? This motherfucker grew up doing equestrian fucking horseback riding in his rich family millionaire house in Turkey. At what point could he not afford a haircut? What?
But I was serving.
Okay. What careers do you think are likely to stay safe from being taken over by AI? I hear that law degrees and such are next to go. I feel like I've talked about this a lot. Okay. Listen, I don't work with AI directly. My feelings on it are the more broad conceptualization needed, the more like multidisciplinary stuff that you have to pull in, the more abstract the thoughts are, the harder it is for AI to get to it. Your like, I don't want to say surface level, but like the grindy, nitty gritty, like syntactical stuff, I imagine that that's the first to go for everything. And then the first level abstraction stuff is probably the, yeah, the first stuff to go, or the second stuff to go.
God damn, I wish I had a time machine.
To see that action.
Yeah, no, to take back my question.
Thought you were going to say to murder Hitler.
I would not. You know, people always fucking want to murder Hitler with their time machine, right? But then I feel if I got back there, I'd be afraid of falling under the spell of his fucking beautiful eyes.
It's true. You
and
want
oratory, and
be
then
locked in the gaze.
yeah, and then I join the fucking party,
That's
knowing
his
me.
thing. He gives you his full attention. You're like, whoa, wait a minute. Maybe there's
Norm,
something to
I'm
this guy.
No, but before you ask another serious
Believe it
question,
or not,
we gotta
they're
move
telling
on.
us to wrap it up. I don't exactly
I
know
want
why
to.
you
Wrap
got
it what?
it.
This is fun for everyone.
It's the
For the
Lonely
record,
Island, guys.
I would have killed Hitler. So thanks, gentlemen.
Can I just clarify? if I did go back in time to kill Hitler, I would do it.
Yeah, yeah.
I wouldn't get
That's
lost
the-
in
that's
his
the front
eyes
door
and then
choice.
bail.
Yeah.
Just so I don't get like hit from all the like
I know all the
defamation
Yeah,
leads.
no,
Yeah,
He would, you would end it. Yeah.
Pro.
Listen,
Okay.
man, I'm sorry about
We gotta wrap it up.
I'm sorry
It's
about
over.
bringing up Hitler.
You really brought this live show to a new
This is
low.
the first one, right? This is your first interview?
It's just gonna get worse from
This is
here.
the first time I've ever
Oh, man.
interviewed a man.
Sign
If you
of
can
things
bring
to
Hitler
come.
into all of them, they're gonna ask you back for sure, which is I know what you want.
That's what we're.
Dude, Norm was a fucking terrorist at this fucking event. Holy shit. Oh, shit. Wait. Hold on. Sorry. I'm putting off the stuff for 5 minutes. Wait, I think I have a contract. Is this the entire thing? Is it identifiable to the person? This looks like just page 1. Okay. I'm assuming, maybe I'll get the rest of this later. All right.
If you're an American,
Stop. Okay, I had to stay up last night for fucking 4 hours watching this god-awful fucking video.
Welcome back.
Okay. Hold on, I wrote out a whole meme and everything. Okay, to keep me on track. Okay.